Welcome to August 24th Stimulus News Update. Please watch the video till the end, like and share, subscribe. Top Republican leadership is hoping to spark new coronavirus aid talks following the House approving legislation that would reverse recent changes in U.S. Postal Service operations ahead of the November election. President Donald Trump's chief of staff, Mark Meadows, was on Capitol Hill over the weekend meeting with GOP House Leader Kevin McCarthy and other lawmakers. Meadows and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin have served as Republican negotiators during recent aid negotiations with Democratic Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. When the two sides couldn't agree to terms on a wide-ranging package expected to include $1,200 stimulus checks, Trump took actions into his own hands, issuing 4 executive orders designed to give temporary reprieve, offering $300 in jobless benefits and some other aid. Meadows spoke to the media Saturday indicating the ball is in the court of Democratic leadership when it comes to passing a package. "I even think that we can come up with an agreement on stimulus checks to Americans and enhanced unemployment," Meadows said. "Those issues are not as divisive as we might think." The talks stalled over a few key issues and the overall size of the package. While Republicans pitched $1 trillion in aid, Democratic leadership was aiming for $3 trillion. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows echoed McConnell's sentiment about the House's USPS bill in an interview on ABC's This Week on Sunday. "When you look at the bill that was passed Saturday, that bill was not a serious bill. It's $25 billion. It doesn't do anything to sustain the postal system long-term," Meadows said. "It's going nowhere. Why did they come back on a Saturday and only deal with postal? Why did they not deal with enhanced unemployment? Why did they not extend the PPP program that actually helps small businesses?" Though Meadows was critical of Democrats for not including broader legislation in their vote on Saturday, even though it passed its $3 trillion HEROES Act in May, he added that the White House is still open to discussions and wants to sign a deal. "If we agree on 5 or 6 things, let's go ahead and pass those," Meadows said. "I spoke to the president early this morning. He's willing to sign that, including postal service reform and making sure that the money is there to make sure that deliveries of first-class mail are handled quickly, efficiently and on time." Meadows added that he planned to call Pelosi on Sunday, and that he met with Democrats on Capitol Hill over the weekend. It's unclear if a phone call took place. "We all want the negotiations to continue, but not just what the administration wants, but what the country needs," Pelosi said on CNN on Sunday. "Today marks the 100th day since we passed the HEROES Act." She added that the Trump administration's reluctance to move forward with another stimulus package has contributed to the current coronavirus infection and death rate in the country. The Senate has no plans to vote on the House's USPS funding bill or come back to D.C. before the end of its current recess, which is in effect until after Labor Day. Stimulus Check 2 plan talks are stalled, despite lawmakers voicing support for a second round of $1,200 direct payments. And with the Senate in recess until September, the Stimulus Check 2 date is in limbo. Wondering when you might get additional stimulus relief? We have the latest Stimulus Check 2 status and updates below. A new direct payment will come at a pivotal time. With coronavirus cases still riddling the country, there is concern that the economic impact of the pandemic is far from over. With this in mind, the Congress and the White House. Some Democrats are also growing frustrated with the lack of progress and want Pelosi to strike a deal. "It's been frustrating for me to watch this unfold as it has," said Democratic Representative Joe Cunningham of South Carolina. "I would encourage everyone to remain at the negotiating table and hammer out a deal, recognizing that not everyone is going to get everything they want." Republicans are reportedly pushing for a skinny bill that's smaller than the $1 trillion HEROES Act. It would include $300 in extra weekly federal unemployment benefits until December 27, more money for the Paycheck Protection Program and an additional $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service and liability protections. This bill would also include funding for school reopenings, coronavirus testing and vaccine production. Unfortunately, This particular measure doesn't include a stimulus check too. So it would likely be made part of another aid package. Like and share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.